Hello, my little monster, Sam AM here with another Samurai Jack reaction video. Did I say that right? Yeah, yes I did. Before we get started on this one episode I hate, special shout out to my 32nd subscriber. Also, if you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button somewhere up there. It's red, this color, and it's rectangular. Hopefully you know your shapes. Also, if you guys are subscribed to my channel, if you did not hit that campana up there, I am very disappointed in you, alright? But hit that campana up there, which that's bell for Spanish, I forgot to mention that. Hit the campana for you guys to get snap more notification. And my English is starting to kick in. Also, don't forget to like and comment, and that helps me out on this channel. It really does. Trust me, it really does. And yeah, let's get started this episode, which I apparently hate. Where do I even begin? I guess I can start at the beginning when he dies. We finally get a glimpse of the Irish guy and he dies. Like what? WTF. You know, it's like not even half the episode already and you know, he dies. He dies. Like, why? Why? Couldn't it be just another character who comes back all of a sudden, but dies? Which I'm technically saying is a villain. Let's go with a villain. You know, old Samurai Jack villain comes back, and they die. But yeah, we gotta pick our favorite character, who's Samurai Jack's best friend, and he dies. Apparently. Why? Why? I'm gonna ask this again. Why? Here's a picture of how I feel. Do you understand my anger now? Do you understand why? Other than that, we get a glimpse of his girls, you know, his daughters. That's a lot. There's a lot. I was hoping to see the wife too, but I guess, you know, she's back at home. So hopefully we get a glimpse of her. I'm gonna skip the part where he dies, honestly, because I'm mad. I don't care if he comes back as a ghost. I don't care if it's Irish, Egyptian, Japanese, American, Canadian, alien, magic. I don't care. He dies. Like, why? Ugh. I hate it. I just hate it. I made my point that I hate it. Okay, we're moving on now. Yeah, so the army's attacked, you know. And I'm just gonna mention out this, a coup comes out, he's just like, maybe this is what I need. Comes out, turns into a giant bowling ball, and just plays bowling with the army. Because that's kind of what he does, except for, you know, knocking over the bins, he kind of just crushes them all to dead grass. When you roll over dead grass, it turns yellow and they die, and well, that's what kind of happened. So we get a glimpse of, you know, of Aku and this female, who wish I do not know the name, because I have bad memory. You know, she's sitting there, and I guess she has, like, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I guess she has these, a dream about Aku. Because I get Naku, her mom, sorry, she gets a daydream about her mom because apparently she stayed awake throughout the whole night up to the morning. And, you know, her mom comes up as the moon. That's what I liked about it. Like, the moon's turning and it turns out to be her mom. I'm just like, ah, I like that. Speaking of moon, that kind of reminds me of an old show. If I can find the picture, I'll post it at the end. Yeah, so, you know, she hears Samurai Jack. I'm sorry, something scratched. Something bit me. Bugs. I hate bugs. especially ants, because that was an ant. Anyway, continuing, Samurai Jack jumps in the water, and she thinks, Samurai Jack left her on the island. That's what I think too, because honestly, I would have left her on the island too. But no, she did. But no, he did not. He comes back on a water dragon, because we're gonna call this a water dragon, because looks like a water dragon, so we're gonna call it a water dragon. He comes back and he kind of takes her to land. Obviously, we get a glimpse of the dolphins, and well, at least we know something survived over the years. I love it how the water dragon goes underwater, but when it jumps up, it spins around. I love that part. Like, it looks like a roller coaster. I put myself in her place, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll be screaming. I'm sorry, I don't do heights. I'm terrified of heights. Like, if I think about it now, I'm like, okay, I'm cool with it. Pull me on the Alpha Tower and make me look down. I'll tell you I'm getting dizzy and frightened. But continuing, so the water dragon spins, and he spins, lands on water. I like the part when Samurai Jack, when they get to land, he's like, "Thank you, old friend. I would not forget this." And I'm like, when did he ever meet this creature? Because I don't remember it. Well, if he does or doesn't, it doesn't really matter. I just love how the party's like, thank you, friend. I will not forget this. Oh, thank you, old friend. I will not forget this. Forget your kindness. And, the dragon just breathes through his nostrils. Goes up, I guess, roars, then goes back in the water. And says goodbye to the girl. As we get a glimpse of, him in the fire. The fire's talking to him and everything, and he's like, shocking, you're here, hi. And she's like, she doesn't know the truth. I was surprised on that. I honestly thought later she would try to, kill him, but I guess she wants to know the truth. Simon's just like, he's like, no, I'm not gonna show you the truth. You're a stubborn little brat, and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, oh, fine, like a stubborn teenager, walks away. He's like, okay. Turns around, and I'm just like, I think he's going to say, yeah, I am a stubborn old man, blah, 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 blah. No, he's like, I'm going to show you when, come sit down, obviously, blah, 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 blah. When you're going to show me? Tomorrow. I'm like, that's like, that was like kind of a teacher-parent move, when are you going to do it? Tomorrow. Can you show me tomorrow? I feel that's a teacher/parent move, honestly. as a stubborn teenager, she's like, ah, and goes to her room apparently, but she actually jumps on top of the giant rock. I love that little. Can anyone just enjoy that one part where he tells a story about the little boy named Sun and Luke and her sister named Moon, and they created World the Phoenix and made the stars and everything. I found that really cute. If my kids ever tell me how the stars were made, I'm gonna tell them. Obviously, they're really, really young. I'm gonna tell them a little boy named Moon and her little sister named a little boy named Sun and her little sister named Moon. Sorry, I got that confused there. Rode on a magical bird. I'm not gonna call it the Phoenix. They rode on a magical, beautiful bird. I'm gonna call it the Ho-Ho. I'm gonna call it the Ho-Ho bird because, the Ho-Ho bird is a rainbow and it is a Pokemon. So I really tell that to my kids. A little boy named Sun and her sister named Moon rode on a Ho-Ho bird, which is a rainbow bird, into the complete darkness of the sky and created the stars by shooting magical arrows all over the place. Something like that I'm gonna tell my kids. Honestly, I'm gonna work with that. Oh my god, I'm swoosh English. Anyway, continuing. We get a glimpse of Samurai Jack showing her about what Aku did. First off, the trees. I honestly, can you imagine, when she imagines the whole, excuse me for 1 second, the lighting of my computer disappeared. All right, can you like when she imagines the whole trees like as far as the eye can see? Can you imagine that? Because I know I did. Like that was beautiful. Like because the shades of the leaves were different colors, like a rainbow, and I really enjoyed that. That was really beautiful. You know, it was like really magical and beautiful there, and I thought it was beautiful and magical. And you know, Aku obviously destroyed everything except for this one tree just to show his oppression and destruction. And then we obviously get the city of Aku. Okay. I don't know. I feel like that's just, like I'm sorry if I paused there for a second because I'm guessing that was the city he just came from in the first episode of the first season. You know, all of a sudden he appears in the city of Aku. You know, continuing, he shows the city of Aku, and obviously Aku welcomes evil from other worlds. What was the second part? You know, destruction of homes, destruction of families, death to the innocent. And she's like, okay, I get it. I had enough of this. I was watching a reaction video of somebody else, and he said he didn't like the characters of the, you know, fluffy things of the those fluffy creatures. If you guys know what I'm talking about. He didn't like it. I personally did, honestly. I did like it. It was like interesting because you always meet new characters and they're always different type of creatures. You met, you know, different type of aliens and everything, and it was really interesting. I think that's it. No, that's not it. Oh, my brain is failing today. You know, they go save the children and everything, and I thought it was a robot doing Aku's doing, but no, it turned out to be a man, which, after she punched him a couple of times, knocking off his helmet, threw him into his lab, and he just exploded. Alright, I go with it. You know, and then we get a glimpse of death, because Samurai Jack thought he killed all those children, which I don't know how. I'm just like, what made you think you killed them? All you were doing is just throwing them off of you because they were biting you. Surprisingly, there was no blood in this. But I'm not gonna get into that. You know, he throws it off all of them, and then, you know, after they, like, go through a shock stage, because I think something to do with the sound and mind or whatever, and they fall down, he's like, no! I killed them. But at the same time, like, how did you... What makes you go through that mentality that you killed these children when the only thing you were doing is trying to escape from them and throwing them off of you? I was very confused in that part. But I wasn't questioning it because, you know, it's Samurai Jack. Then we get a glimpse of death, and he's just like, it's time, and Samurai Jack stands up, and he's like, yes. And he just walks out and walks with death and just walks away, which I am calling him death. I really am. Yeah, and well, obviously the girl comes back, sees his children, she thinks they're also dead, but they're not dead, and she's like, samurai, they're alright, samurai, and then yells out Samurai Jack, and then dun dun, that's it. That was another thing. I totally forgot what it was. I'm sorry. My memory's failing today. But yeah, that's... Don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, so that's... There's some from Instagram. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted a little. Yeah, so that's my reaction towards it. I hate the episode because he dies. The Irish... I forgot his name, but he dies in it. Even though he comes back as a ghost. That's not okay. It's not okay. We don't see him for several episodes. Samurai Jack is forever gone, comes back, and when he dies in this... Excuse me. And he dies in this episode. No, that's not okay. Ugh. Alright. Go and drink tea after this. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like and comment. Again, you guys are not forced to like and comment. Whew, I need a breather. Those help me out on this channel. If you guys are new, subscribe. And don't forget to hit the compound for fast notification. I'll catch you guys in the next Samurai Jack video, which hopefully I don't hate. Yeah, so. Bye, Little Monster, and don't forget to live, laugh, and love. Yo, toodles was the word. Toodles. Jesus Christ.